That's a steal for Iowa. Transition so important in this game. Stuelke to the corner, got it to McCabe for three. McCabe misses. A fourth try, Hannah Stuelke, another rebound. That's another three, a falter, it falls!
Your offensive rebounding, third time's the charm from three in terms of making quick decisions.
McCabe, number 100 in her Iowa career. Powder keg doesn't
get fade screen, re-screen there by Stuelke up top.
Denton step aside, she bags it.
They shoot 34% from three on the season. Look at Denton with those fanciful handles.
That was a seated dribble after a steal. Ridiculous.
I love it. Any means necessary to save the possession.
All day long. Olsen for two. It's a 17
opportunity.
Whistle it down low. Stuelke deep for two.
Oh my goodness.
Congratulations, Caitlin Clark. Thank you for stopping by.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
So you were 5 years old when you decided on number 22, as the story goes. If we were to tell that 5-year-old what today was going to be, what would she have said?
Honestly, like, I'm very overwhelmed. This has been absolutely incredible. Just being here and feeling this energy again, there's really no place like this place, and I truly mean that. And it's special for me. It's special for my family, and a lot of my former teammates are back here, former coaches, the coaching staff, and some of my teammates that are still on the team. But you know, I'm just very lucky and grateful and very fortunate. You know, at 5 years old, you know, you don't dream of something like this. So, you know, it comes with a lot of hard work and a lot of really good people that have helped me get here.
What has been specifically your pinch me moment, especially over the last couple of years?
Yeah, that's tough. You know, I think probably the Final Fours for me. That was my biggest dream, is helping this program get back there. Obviously, we haven't been there since 1993, so getting back there and then doing it in back-to-back years, you know, it's hard to, you know, appreciate it right in the moment. Oh, good thought. It's hard to appreciate it in the moment, but once you look back and reflect on everything, you know, it's really special.
How tough is Hannah Stuelke?
She looks really good. I went up to her yesterday. I actually practiced with the girls, and I was like, Han, like, you look so strong. Like, you look great. Just really proud of her and her physicality. I think, you know, getting her back to the 5 position has been helpful for this team, and I think she feels a little bit more comfortable there. I think in due time she'll be great at the 4 once she, you know, get her shots. She gets a little more comfortable with her shot, but she's improved so much since my freshman year. I'm just really proud of her.
What have you seen collectively from the team in your absence from your role on this Iowa Hawkeye squad?
You know, it was always going to be really hard to replace not only myself, but more so the teammates that I had as well, because we were just a well-oiled machine. We all knew what we were going to do. We just worked well with one another, and that took years for us to get down. So I think it's been a process for them trying to figure out who's going to be that person, who's going to be that leader, who's that person going to be in crunch time to take a shot, and they've been trying to figure it out. And then obviously you lose your head coach as well. That adds a whole nother dynamic. So I'm really proud of this group and proud of the coaching staff. I think they've done a great job, and you know, this freshman class is really talented, and I'm excited about them.
We're joined by Caitlin Clark here courtside. 2 free throws coming for Lucy Olsen. You had a birthday, right? You turned 23.
23.
No more 22. Which birthday to which birthday has your life changed the most early in your life?
I would say year 22 for me. So going from 21 to 22, a whole year of 22 is pretty special. Obviously my golden birthday, but I think looking back and reflecting on all that came in year 22 is pretty incredible. Hard to believe that some of it was even real. You know, getting back to the national championship, being the #1 draft pick, you know, helping the Fever get back to the playoffs first time since 2016. So just really grateful, honestly.
Well, just overall, you are a lifter and a motivator, not just because of basketball, But in the community, what has it meant for you to still impact this Iowa community, being from Iowa?
Not a good shot. You know, it's something that I feel is really easy to do because they had such a profound impact on myself, you know, and everybody talks about the impact that I've had on the people of, you know, our state, this community, the country, whatever it is, women's basketball. But I don't think people and fans always realize how big of an impact they can have on us too as players, you know, from the young girls, from the people that show up every single night to, you know, whoever it is that just gives you a high five. You know, you remember, like, we're real humans too, so that has a huge impact on us, and I don't think that's something people always think about.
And you loved Maya Moore as a youngster. She was here for your senior night here at Iowa. And what is it like to be that for young boys and girls now?
Good move.
How about Lucy Olsen there?
Great
Iowa
move.
retakes the lead.
Great move. You know, it's hard to kind of comprehend still. Like, I know I'm in that position, and I take a lot of great pride in that and being a great role model for people. But, you know, it's because I had people like Maya Moore or Candace Parker, or whoever it was that I looked up to, from the girls that were on the high school basketball team to the girls that played in the WNBA. Like, it didn't really matter who they were. I just wanted to look up to somebody and see, you know, the impact that they could have on young women, and I wanted to be able to do that one day, and now I get to do it just by playing basketball and having fun and kind of living my dream.
And have you spoken to JuJu about that role for her, respectively?
I'm talking to JuJu a little bit. Obviously, I kind of watch from a distance, but honestly, more than anything, I just try to be supportive. She doesn't need my help. She's obviously really talented, and her game it speaks for itself, and she's so fun to watch. And as you can tell, our entire scouting report, number 12, that's all it's about. And that means, you know, we have so much respect for her. And, you know, she's only a sophomore. She's going to get so much better, and she already is really good, so it's scary to think about.
She scored the last 10 for USC in the first half.
A little tear there.
What is it like to be in that mode?
Yeah. You know, as a player, like, there's nothing better than seeing the ball go through the rim. It just gives you confidence, and I think as a shooter, you know, when you make a shot, she got to the free throw line. That's huge. You don't want to give them easy baskets, but when you give it to the free throw line and see the ball go through, it's really important. So I think that gave her some confidence, and then she made some good plays there.
Well, the fans have continued to show up here at Carver-Hawkeye Arena. What has that meant for you to not only see it, but feel the energy in this building?
You know, I'm really happy, and I just want to tell the fans thank you, because, you know, this group deserves it. The coaching staff deserves it. These girls that work so hard, you know, every single day. You know, it's fun for them to get to come in here, and they really rely on these fans. You know, it brings a whole other factor in here. So it's the hardest place to play in all of women's college basketball. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, and the WNBA, you're going to be playing here with the Fever.
I can't wait to have all my teammates back in here, and I know the Hawkeye fans are going to give them a very warm welcome. So I think that's going to be special for all of us.
A lot of new players with the Fever. Super excited for you.
Really
Steph White is in the building.
Yeah.
JuJu trying to go to work. She left it short. Second chance is there.
Come on. Good move.
You can't help but be intense about basketball. What are you not competitive in?
Nothing.
Your brothers are here, your parents, your family, and Connor is here. What have they shared with you about this day and this moment in your journey?
Well, I think, like, last night I got together with a lot of people that have just had a really big impact on me, and more of a way to, like, say thank you to them. Like, I wouldn't be here without, you know, the media team or the managers or whoever it is. Like, they all have been very selfless and throughout my career to help me get to the point I've been at. So I think the biggest thing is, like, my mom just told me, like, just enjoy it and, like, look around all these people that are appreciating what you did, and they love you and they want to celebrate you. And sometimes that's hard. Like, you don't always want to think like that.
Right.
But it is really true. Like, I love all these people back, and I feel very grateful and blessed.
What's the best advice Lisa Bluder gave you or is still continuing to give you now?
Hang out with David Letterman.
I guess so.
Part of
Yeah, no kidding. I think for her, it was way more than basketball, and you don't always see that in today's world, and I think that's something that's super special. And the same way that Coach Jay runs the program now is, like, you're going to be a good person before, you know, any basketball happens, and I think that's super important. So I think just be where your feet are, soak in every single moment. She always says that. Like, if you ask her players, everybody would probably say that's one of the best pieces of advice. Come on, Sid.
Sydney Falter at the free throw line. You mentioned it, right? So many people look up to you, Caitlin. What do you look for in a hero? for yourself?
You know, I think when I think about myself, and if somebody, you know, wanted to look to me as a hero, I hope they would think like somebody that gives them joy, somebody that gives them hope, and somebody that can bring people together to celebrate something and find, you know, happiness in something. And that obviously doesn't have to be a basketball. It can be whatever it is. And I think our world needs a lot more of that. Good shot, 23.
Well, when all is said and done for you, what do you want said about what you've done?
You know, I hope I just inspired.
Oh, wow, Lucy Olsen.
Great move by her.
A statue outside of the building there. I mean, just so many magical things happening because of the respect that women's basketball has.
Deerbach created that. Stuelke finished it. It's a three-point game.
Well, what Iowa has been able to do, they've been able to attack the painted area. Extra passes are being made. Hannah Stuelke.
Third quarter. Iowa last led at 33-32. Olsen gives the Hawkeyes the lead at the end of quarter number 3. What a game. The current team in her heart still has business to take care of.
Absolutely.
O'Grady, what a spin. Stremlo, not a whole lot going on for Iowa here. Guyton with 5. Watkins staying away from her. Guyton, they went under, and she missed it. Follow is there, though. O'Grady came in, her former coach. And a takeaway. Olsen wide open down her lane. The ball. O'Grady shows the screen. Deerbach for O'Grady. Oh, everything's going Addie O'Grady's way. Under 2 minutes to go, Iowa trying to secure a win against USC. What a cut by Olsen. 2 and a foul.